Good evening, and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. Sorry if I was really quiet there during the intro. I'm just late night grinding. I actually think I'm going for Mysterio. That's the goal. So, putting in some extra 4-star rotations, gonna push out some potions. A few fights left. How's it going, Dr. Daniel? Ooh, this guy's got a 4-star Thanos. That's hot. Too bad he's useless. Still hot. I think he's got some synergies. Right? It's almost guaranteed diversity. Some uses there. And a pretty cool special 3. That's for sure. And a really long special 3. There we go. Dr. Daniel, are you grinding yourself the arena as well? Maybe you want this 4-star Mysterio as much as I do? Oof, that was a good crack. Keeping it clean. Oh, and duped. Well, I have been blessed. I don't have him yet, so I'm holding off on opening any crystals or anything. What are you grinding? Like the 4-star basic or something? Or are you just pushing for units and stuff? Actually, this one is MCOC. Let's do... Need to go open some arena crystals actually, because that's just gonna kind of boost my chances of getting. And as well as, let's open up all of these. Make sure I'm getting the most out of my champs. A little bit of time here could really help me out. Yeah, those milestones are worth it for sure. So, gotta get those units. Nice, we got a couple arena boosts here. Quite a bit of 6 stones. But mostly it's just nice to open up these crystals. Don't think you can get 4-star boosts here. Dr. Daniel, Guillotine offers a different kind of utility than Aegon. For one, Guillotine doesn't require pre-ramp up, or even if you do want to make an argument that she does, like it's only like a 1-fight ramp up, whereas Aegon, he really wants to be used the whole path. Additionally, Guillotine 2099 is a robot, so she's got that double immunity, and I know that Aegon Shrugs debuffs. It's just not always exactly the same, just depending on what you're looking at content-wise. Guillotine has way more value in war. That's really relevant. Her special one has a power drain, and she has the ability to start every fight with an armor up. And that armor up at the moment only really helps for like Havoc, but can still be really, really potentially useful. She doesn't crit, so a lot of these like new champions that are anti-crit makes her very, very useful for. I'm not saying I think she's worth necessarily. Definitely is worth rank 4 just for the utility value. But as far as rank 5 goes, I'd maybe hold off and prioritize someone else. Personally, I like Guillotine 2099 way more than I like Aegon. But bias is definitely there. So, but you've played both, you know. Dr. Daniel, I'm currently saving a tech awakening gem for her, with like the hopes of pulling her and then immediately rank 4ing her. If that answers your question. Let me pop like 20 of these. Good luck. I mean, who are your other options? Because I'm not gonna lie, that's really important. Almost never pop these. That was a good set, so let's go ahead. I'm not trying to pop too many of them because I only have like 200. It's surprising how very, very, very slowly they come, but it's okay. All right. Are you just insanely lucky, Dr. Daniel, or are you as big a whale as I am? I'm just kind of curious because I'm super jealous of, like, it feels like you just have everybody. OG inferior man and Howard the Duck. Okay, that's fair. How's it going, Joe Mama? Good evening. Grinding the arena as well, good sir? Maybe you're going for Darkhawk. 4-star Darkhawk. Probably not though, right? Honestly, you could probably grab the 5-star Darkhawk. Fair warning, I have no idea when this stream ends. It ends when I get tired. It's already 10:43, but I'm hoping to go for at least like an hour and a half. We'll see. Damn, Joe Mama, how long does it take to get up to 15.5 million on the 5-star arena? I mean, honestly, what's stopping you from heading back into LOL? I'm eyeballing it too. You know, there's 8 more tier 2 alpha just sitting there ready to be taken. You know? Potions is a good reason. So are you potion farming right now? That's what you should definitely be doing with your time, I feel. good to see 20K on a 4-star. That's pretty wicked. Well, yeah, I mean, farming for 3 days, but also, like, I have a pretty well-developed roster of 5 stars. Maybe it's because my 6-star roster isn't strong enough. But I don't feel like I can push 15.5 million in the 5-star arena without sacrificing the 4-star featured. So unless you only grind the 5-star arena, which totally changed the situation. Yeah, so it sounds like you're running 5 stars in there for sure. $149 rounds. That's like what, 447 fights? Oof, that's a lot of fights. All in a 3-day period too. Hats off to you, man. Ooh, Dr. Daniel, what's wrong with your keyboard? Did you spill Mountain Dew and hot Cheetos on it? Sorry, can't help myself. Gotta make the joke. Is it fixable? It's split apart? Like it broke? That's stressful, man. That's new keyboard conversation right there. Oh, your iPad one. That's rough too. Okay, I'm following. I'm misunderstanding then. Oh, I think I'm following. I think one of the iPhone features or iPad features for like their keyboard is there's a function that splits it in half, so that you can type while like holding it instead of like having it down and using it like a hand keyboard like this. You use it more like a keyboard. Can't get my hands proper. Keyboard like this. So there should be a button somewhere on the keyboard or in the settings that lets you change the display of the keyboard. Joe Mama, 2,005 star shards, 206 star shards. Huh. But you get like, don't you get like significantly less units per time invested? Maybe I'm like not using my time efficiently in the arena anymore. Because I pushed this 4.5 million here, and I'm at 10 million here. I could feasibly push higher. Just getting to that. So you're talking about these ones for the top 2%, 2,200. Okay, yeah. So it's a unit sacrifice. Normally I get this like 31 to 60, so 500 5-star shards. And then here I usually get 400 plus 800 4-star shards. So I'm getting half the 5-star shards, right? And then you're getting 6-star shards and I'm not. I don't know. There's definitely a value cut there. Just depends on what you're looking for. Let me see if I can find it, Dr. Daniel. Typed in Dr. Daniel. Apple keyboard split. Here we go, Dr. Daniel. Google says all you have to do is tap on settings, tap on general, tap on keyboard, and then switch the split keyboard to off. You should see the keyboard go right back to the way it was. you can simply hold down the keyboard button for a couple of seconds as well. Try that and let me know if that works. $400 a week does add up. I mean, in a 1 month period, you're looking at what, 1,200 or so. That's a tenth of a 6-star. I mean, we run uncollected event for less, so. But for me, it's not worth the units. At least not currently. I'd actually make the argument that it's more than just, 400 a week. If you're getting double the amount of 5-star shards that I am, you're actually getting an additional 5-star every period. So an additional 1,000 5-star shards is 10% of, let's say you dupe a 5-star, which is going to end up being, an additional 27. So it's actually closer to 100, closer to 500 4-star, 6-star shards a week, I'd say. Personally, glad I could help Dr. Daniel. That was an easy fix. Yeah, Joe Mama, that really, between like the fact that you're getting 1,000 more 5-star shards every 3 days, or 2,000 more 5-star shards a week, that actually adds up to closer to 500 6-star shards a week, assuming you're duping a 5-star, which inevitably you will. But I still think the units are worth more. The units, the gold, the ISO. But I imagine it probably actually takes significantly less time to get that many points. The time value. Hey Joe Mama, it's not just about max efficiency. Sometimes that's non-existent. It's also about what's worth it to you, right? If it's not worth it to you, arenas just sucks. Period. And that's really, really relevant. Really, really, really relevant. So, yeah, when I think around when I'll have 24 to 36 stars, I don't know how I'm going to handle it. Dr. Daniel, I mean, I would personally, but I love the champion, so there's definitely huge bias there. Do you have access to anyone else with like a permanent armor up? Because Guillotine 2099, man, she's also someone, like, I would wait until Abyss of Legends comes out and we see whether or not 5 stars rank 5 are going to be super relevant there. Because if 5 stars rank 5 are going to be relevant there, Guillotine 2099 might just be like an ace in the hole there. But she could also just be completely useless. And if she ends up being completely useless, man, kind of defeats the whole point of her. She's supposed to be like Star-Lord, Aegon kind of a thing. And if that like low hit count in Abyss of Legends makes her useless, it just really defeats the point. I don't know. We'll see. I'm waiting to see what Abyss of Legends actually comes out to be. '85th 5-star today, Loki. Oof, and Joe Mama, you're still pulling 6-star features. I can't convince you otherwise. You're just addicted to those features. I mean, if you've pulled Mr. Fantastic the way you have, I can understand. I feel like the features are such a ripoff. Variant 3, Guillotine 2099, has some solid value in. She definitely can absolutely crush a lot of that content. Warlock is really the cheat code there, but Guillotine 2099, she's definitely a really good option. And the first quest, you know, the left path is it's a bleed start path, I believe, bleed node. The middle path is reverse healing, so you want that robot. As long as you use Guillotine 2099 without the regeneration, so that you're not like killing yourself every time you throw a medium. So, Joe Mama, that's totally fair. Totally fair. I actually don't want to pull a 6-star Claire now that I've ranked 5 mine. I mean, to be fair too, there's quite a bit more in the 6-star featured, right? Besides just those 2 champs. Let me check real quick. Man, I'm freaking tired. 1 in 12. It's like what? 8% chance or something. So where's the 6-star feature? I'm stupid. Hold on. Okay, so like, I mean, there's more than just Clear and Warlock. Like, there's a Guillotine 2099 in there. That's solid. All 3 of those champs are just really good. After that, though, kind of drops off. Sim Supreme wouldn't be the worst. But, damn, this feature just hurts, you know? It just hurts for me to look at this and be like, those are your options. I'll stick to my regular featured. Stick to my regular 6 stars. I don't need anything special. I'm not the luckiest person in the world, so I use quantity over quality in my book every single time. Dupe on a 6-star would be sick. Getting that full value on him. I do have a Claire. Joe Mama, I didn't say I had the worst luck, just I don't have the best of luck. I really can't complain. The game has been very friendly to me lately, but, you know, it's tough to be like, the game's been super friendly when I'm dumping money into it. You know, I just feel like I kind of willed my way. It's definitely a little less satisfying than when I earn it, but you know, it's definitely a good mixture of money, you know, personal money, as well as like a good 10 or 12,000 units I've just earned by grinding in the arena. So I think I've spent at least good 10,000 farmed units on Cavalier crystals. So it's not too bad. That Claire is still rank 5 level 1 too, Joe Mama. Like, I told my brother I rank 5 my Claire after variant 2. And frickin' he was like, how's it feel? And I was like, well, I haven't leveled her up yet. Ooh, Joe Mama, you opened Pandora's box. Yeah. July straight into Cyber Monday. It's tough, Bam. You know, they know how to get your wallet where it hurts. But, you know, if you can afford it, it's definitely a good time. need a root beer barrel. That's what I need. All right. Move on. My eye is starting to twitch. My right eye. How you know I'm getting tired? How's it going, Double P? Yeah, Joe Mama, whatever you gotta do to justify it, man. I don't even bother. Like, I just, you know, I like spending money, and this is the outlet. You know? I work a lot of hours. You know, I only pretty much only spend money on food and my wife and bills. So, it's a good time. You know, I get permission from the wife. That's the important part. Right, Lupe? No, her headphones are on. I was saying I get permission from you to spend money on MCOC. That's the important part. Yeah. Hey, Double P. I always appreciate it. You're the salesman I should be, but I don't sell myself. Yeah, Joe Mama, you got to go back to being free to play. If you're already clearing Labyrinth of Legends, you know, I make the argument, what do you really need to be spending money on in the game? You know. Joe Mama, I hope you stick to that. Once you reach a certain point, there's no reason to spend money on the game. Even myself, like, the only thing I buy is the $5 unit deal currently, and then, like, well, I bought a bunch of calf crystals. I can't even talk. I'm such a bad example. But the only thing I like mentally am committed to buying is the $5 unit deal. I don't even buy the Summoner Sigil. Although I personally don't like the Summoner Sigil. How's it going, Suyash? Hopefully well. You're up late as well. Joe Mama, I'm not faulting you, man. I'm on your side. Especially with, like, those Nexus crystals, man. Those things were crack. So Yash, that's easy. Pop your 50% EXP boosts and go do Act 4 exploration. And if you've already explored Act 4, just go farm, like, energy refills in Act 4. And then use those energy refills to push Act 4 even faster. And you get just a ton of EXP that way. Relatively easy fights. It's a good time. Yeah, I don't like deals that are a lot of maintenance and, like, long-term value. I buy the $5 unit deal because it's too good of a deal not to, of course. But after that, man, I'm just not a fan. Like, I don't believe in featured crystals. Even 11,000 unit, 11,000 shard, you know, featured crystals, I still wouldn't buy it. I do the 6-star one maybe, but even the 5-star one, I buy basics instead. You know, that's an okay amount of units, but it's not like the world's largest amount. Yeah, Joe Mama, it's just that, you know, that means they get another $10 every month guaranteed out of me. And despite the cavalier whaling I did, you know, a few days ago, a week ago or so, I'm still trying not to spend money on the game. Especially since I feel like my roster's at the point where I don't need it. Yeah, Double P. A lot of the sigil value is 100% in the discounted featured crystal, which I just, you know, not a fan of. But there's plenty of like monthly cards and weekly cards, and you know, you don't have to buy the sigil. Like I said, I buy the $5 unit deal. I think that one's the most efficient bang for your buck. $5 a month is really low investment. It's a good time. Yeah, if you're good with the timing, Joe Mama, you definitely can get way more out of it. Even still, you know, I'm not prepared to give Kabam $15 a month. You know, I spend less on Final Fantasy 14, and I'm definitely getting more out of Final Fantasy 14 every month. So, although you should never really expect good value out of a mobile video game, they're just atypically a rich man's game. Damn, Dr. Daniel. That's rough. But I mean, that's 4/5 times. So, you know, 4 times 8 is. Sorry, it's 4 to the 8th power. Divided by 5 to the 8th power. Dr. Daniel, I think we agreed on like Oregon I was relatively okay with. Washington I was okay with. I think those were the only two we like solidly agreed upon. Yeah, I mean, an opportunity would have to strike me, Dr. Daniel. I need, like, someone to offer me a job and then offer to pay for me to move. Because I drove my worldly possessions um, out to New Jersey, and moving moving across any distance, larger than an hour or two away, was not fun at all. I really, really didn't like it. Dr. Daniel, I appreciate that. I'm sure my wife appreciates that. It'll happen one day. I'm not like in financial ruin. That's not like the reason why I don't. It's just that, New Jersey housing is expensive. Like, it's expensive to live out here. Um, for $1,200 back in Illinois, like in Illinois, it's expensive too. But back in Illinois, for $1,200, I was renting a 2-bedroom apartment, with a much better kind of a living situation than where I am now. And in New Jersey, we don't live in a terrible place, but 1-bedroom apartment for, well, actually a little bit more. Just kind of the cost of the neighborhood. Yeah, I'm in New Jersey right now, double P. But Dr. Daniel, we save money every month. That's even with my bad mobile spending habits. So, one day we'll have a house. Or honestly, we might just be apartment dwellers for the duration of our lives. Apartments come with, their own benefits. They're a little undersold. Definitely a lot of pros. Maybe one day, but not today. I would need to get clearance from the boss, that being my wife, and I would probably want to clean up a little bit. I'm not a very super cleanly person, and definitely could be a little bit more so. Yeah, Jemima, we do have to pay for healthcare, and it's expensive. But we're relatively healthy. To do a house tour of our apartment. Wow, that's what I was kind of expecting to hear. Hmm. My 5-star Quake is in war because I'm an idiot. Damn it. Damn it. We're gonna wait. Is that you saying you got boned, Dr. Daniel, or that they were very helpful for you? I'm not completely following. Who am I missing? Yellow Jacket, right? Dr. Daniel, that's rough. You have a 9. I'm pretty good. That's absolute garbage, honestly. They probably didn't have renter's insurance, right? Yeah, the joke went over my head, Yevonite. Sorry. "71 hits. That was not a good ghost fight." No, I'm just farming potions. My arena is tapped out for the most part. Damn, Dr. Daniel, that's just absolute bullshit. The insurance company will rip you off like that. Were you able to, get a lawyer or something to look at your case? Although I do plan on getting a actual speed run in with Clairvoyant once I have her leveled up and she's free from Alliance Quest. So the center, was it workout day? Leg day? Did you do some squats maybe? Because I hate squats. But, get it? But, it's necessary. That sucks, Dr. Daniel. I'm sorry that you had to deal with that bullshit. Insurance is rough that way. They can really, really, really bone you sometimes, man. I hate to hear stories like that. It's really unfortunate. So it's because you were sitting on your butt all day. How long did it take you to learn that? Not just sitting, but on probably an uncomfortable piano bench too. You guys should see the way I'm playing right now. I can kind of show you. I'm like playing like this. My index finger and my ring finger, or my middle finger. My thumbs hurt. Jeez. But you can do it now, right? So it's all worth it in the end. As long as you practice and don't forget it, and then it becomes immediately not worth. Although playing instruments to an extent is something you really don't forget. Thanks, the center. I was actually thinking they're really, really slow. I'm playing like crap. Ugh. Absolutely playing like crap. But Ghost is a great potion farmer. If you're like actively trying and pushing really hard, definitely do it in sub 60 seconds each fight. Just these first 2 fights, rinsing. But when I potion farm, I usually get comfortable. I get ready to push for a long time. I don't worry too much about like min-maxing every single fight. It's just way too much. Why don't you have your 4-star Ghost? That sucks, man. Excuse me, that's such a loss. Ooh, cramp in the foot. Ow, ow, ow. That hurts. Dr. Daniel, even with incentives like that, man, I just couldn't. You know, even if you were, you know, a millionaire lottery winner, I just couldn't do it, man. I like to earn what I have. You know? That's why I work so much. And the skeptic in me, man, the skeptic in me wouldn't like being indebted that way. It feels like a debt I could never pay. Man, the center, one of my friends loves Psylocke. And actually, I gave her a fair shot. And without suicides, like, she's definitely fun to play. You know? As long as you're not getting nerfed by recoil, it's a good time. was so bad. Almost just wasted a whole fight right there. Ooh, so you got some good progression coming your way, the center. Get those rewards. That Act 4 completion. Push that uncollected. I think we were talking about your uncollected roster. I think you're not quite there yet, is what we determined. But soon, right? Labyrinth of Legends one or the Act 4 one, Dr. Daniel? Oh, man. What a good time. Winter Soldier, man. Over and over and over again. Kabam, please give us a new way to farm potions. I don't know, Dr. Daniel. Maybe you had some impressive Labyrinth of Legends, you know, maestro clear for me. I would have begged you to share that kind of a video. Yeah, no, the center, I totally understand. Better to wait for your roster to build up. That was a juicy special, too. That was hot. The center. The age-old debate of is it worth buying revives with money? If I could encourage you not to just remain patient and trust that those resources will come with time. You know? That's what I would like to do. Because, you know, those resources will come with time. You know what I like about Ghost is that she is one-hand friendly. In case you just want to, like, multitask, she's probably the best for that. How's it going? Ooh, a new name. All right, now I apologize if I say this incorrectly, but I'm going to say I'm supposed to pronounce your name Nasef. Let me know if I do a super poor job of that. How's it going, Blase? Ah, I'm letting the poor play come through. Yeah, the center, you get the potions just for completing the fight. So, like most champions, it's honestly just better to rinse the first two fights, Winter Soldier and Captain Marvel. Some champions, it's better to only rinse the first fight, Winter Soldier. Alright, I need to pick the phone up. Damn, the center, are you counting for the acorns in the arena? Because we should have one more arena set with acorns in it. Oh, Dr. Daniel, I'm way too tired to race. I could, Nasef, but there's no point. Dork Lessons already has a amazing video on that. I think he really does the best job. You know, How to Quake by Dork Lessons and the Why You Fail with Quake by Dork Lessons. Those are the only two videos you need to watch in order to become a Quake god. If you watch those two videos, or if you've already watched those two videos and you still want to see me do it, I'll consider it. But, you know, I need that confirmation first. Because it would be kind of a pain in the ass for me to set up like a hand cam, just because like I only have one camera. But if you watch those two videos and you're like, hey, I still want to see you do it, I feel like, you know, it could be explained in a way, let me know. But I think Dork Lessons does it very succinctly. It's very well organized, and I don't think I could do a better job, to be honest. So you're one away even without, like, even with those. One champ only, no synergies. I don't even know who I would use for that. Probably Clairvoyant, right? Probably Clairvoyant. I don't think I could win that race, Dr. Daniel. Black Fang, get excited because not only am I doing a new Winter Soldier takedown, I have every intention of doing the 100% Realm of Legends again with Clairvoyant. Now that I have learned to play her a bit better, I have a 3-star Vision Arcus to run for the synergy, which is vastly superior to my meme power gain team. And I just kind of know how to play her a lot better. I'm really excited myself. I did a test run on Winter Soldier. And it was twice as fast as my previous run, just on me playing better and running the Vision Arcus synergy instead. So I'm particularly excited. Nasef, I can answer that question very quickly. I can show you better than I can answer. Well, showing you is just me flexing, so I'm just flexing. The answer to that question is yes. I do use Quake in Alliance War, only when it's like really relevant, and this war just happened to be very relevant. I plan on using Quake for this Mr. Sinister fight here. I'm like super pumped, and then after that, I might use her on Medusa here, kind of just depending. But I need someone to clear this Havoc node first, which will probably be me in a whopping 1 minute. So yeah, the premium hero crystals, that's their own kind of lottery in the game for sure. Good, Black Fang. I can't wait myself. I'm really excited. I almost thought about leveling her up today, but I can't. I need to wait for that level up event. Be stingy. Nasef, if you're speaking like where am I from heritage wise, I'm South Korean. If you're speaking where am I from, like where am I living, I'm currently in New Jersey. Black Thing, the Ghost Rider synergy doesn't give you the stun. It's actually the Doctor Strange synergy, and yes, I do run it. I really thoroughly enjoy that one. Let me go check this Havoc real quick and see if anyone else has a better counter. Otherwise, I'll take him down. How's it going, Travis Hamilton? Hope you're having a good night. I don't know where Azerbaijan is either. Annyeonghaseyo. Forgive my terrible accent. Yeah, it's a stun immune Havoc. I'm not super confident I can take that down with Namor. I'll probably let Pabone take it. He's got just strictly a better champion. Aha, center. That's some dark humor there, my friend. I do get it. Dr. Daniel, I still don't think I can win a one-champ race. I know for a fact you're holding on to Aegon and a Guillotine 2099. Maybe when my Clairvoyant is leveled up, but even then, I don't think I could win. Don't think I could win. Travis, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm staying up way past my bedtime. Bedtime being, rhetorical there, because I kind of set that myself. Wow. Hold on. Dr. Daniel, I still think you're going to crush me. I've actually never done... oh, that's my first fail fight. I've actually never done Realm of Legends with just Ghost. And if that fight gives you any confidence in me, it should not. That was really bad. I don't think I've ever died in that fight with Ghost either. Might be time to put the phone down. But I want these potions. I know. I would consider it if my clairvoyant was rank 5, level 55. But rank 5, level 1, definitely not. Yeah, but Labyrinth of Legends doesn't have the Wolverine fight. I can show my 6 stars. I will do that after this fight, okay? The other thing with Labyrinth of Legends is I was comfortable using revives there and resources because there was a gain. I don't want to use revives here when I'm already like spending a good 30 minutes just farming potions. It's kind of defeative of the whole point. Let's see, Dr. Daniel. Hold off until the next level up event. And we can do a race. I'll do my Black Widow Clairvoyant versus, insert your champion. You're probably going to win the race, just so we're clear. But that's probably the only one I'd be willing to do it with. If we're talking about a one champion race. Before I forget, let me show my 6 stars. So I have 12 6 stars. Don't hate me yet. I'm stacked on the 6 stars. So, using my 6 stars. Symbiote Supreme here is rank 2. Because he's just a beast. And well deserving of that rank 2. I do plan on live streaming at Dr. Daniel. So, although I might not interact with the chat that much. Hey, the center. Solid on the voodoo. Did you say something about that? I missed that. Congratulations. That awakened ability is nuts. Nasef, man. Black Bolt was my first 6 star. And this champion is highly underrated as a 6 star. He's got poison immunity, which is huge. Because, you already have essentially a, 8,000 hero rating poison immune champion, which is solid. Very, very, very good. You got the chance to stun. You don't really have to worry too much about his specials. Besides the poison immunity, you're not getting the world's largest amount of utility out of this guy, but he does a decent amount of damage. He's not synergy necessary. You don't need any of these synergies to make him feel good. And he doesn't even need his awakened ability. The awakened ability helps give him some extra damage. But as far as 6 stars go, definitely a solid one. Travis, man, 6 star Loki. I was really bummed when I pulled him, but honestly, probably one of the best 6 stars you can pull, especially on a newer account. Like as a first 6-star, check out the main story quest. I have some one-shots of the, which one is it? I think it's the Ultron drone in Act 6.1. Nope. Ultron drone and Act, excuse me. So Act 5.4.6, this Ultron drone has like a proper annoying regeneration, and Loki absolutely just brutalizes this guy. So if you have a 6-star Loki, you can easily one-shot him with Loki. It's just like a free win. Like, essentially, once you get to a special 3, you parry heavy spam the heck out of this Ultron drone, and he's just dead. Just free one-shot, no resources, really, really good time. So if you have a 6-star Loki, I would feel really, really good about that. He's got a lot of other potential meme value as well. So congrats on that. Kind of underrated. Luke Cage, not a bad first 6-star. Same reason as Black Bolt. Actually better than Black Bolt by far, but you know, different values there. Yeah, the center. Seaton just released some gameplay content of Voodoo. Be a little careful. It's, you know, you gotta judge it on the later part of the video. The earlier parts of the video, he goes up against like similarly rated champions. I don't find that to be like a super accurate depiction of how good a rank 5 5-star is, just because like any rank 5 5-star is gonna look like that for the most part. But when you look like at the later content, it really comes to shine. But Voodoo Man, he's crazy, you know. And people are like, well, if they can't be poisoned, you know, Voodoo's not as good. But Voodoo's special too is really, really powerful, even in fights where you don't need the power control. Just being in a stage where you can just do like a permanent style intercept, backdraft, intercept play style, just take no block damage, is really, really good, you know? Ooh, Uranium, 5-star Mysterio. Just depends on how far and developed your roster is. Off the gate, I'd say he's worth rank 3. Just because he's one of only 2 champions who has a passive heal block. After that, it's strictly roster based. I'm of the opinion that Mysterio, unless you've got a really developed roster, I'd probably hold off on rank 4ing him. There's just a lot of better options. Mysterio, you know, there's just a lot of use cases where he just falls flat. But still a solid champion, definitely worth rank 3, no questions asked. Travis, no, I only play on the one account. As you can see here, like if I have any kind of spare time, it's spent grinding potions. And if it's not spent grinding potions, it's spent farming the arena. Solid choice, the center. Captain Marvel movie is a solid choice. Do you have Nick Fury to give her that extra synergy for the 1 second longer binary charges while she's in binary ignition? Dr. Daniel, I'm still holding 4 tier 5 basics, 4.5. So if I could finish the collector now, I'm pretty close to going into overflow. So I don't want to do Act 5 until I've done my next rank 5 5-star, which is coming soon. How's it going, George Perez? Welcome. Newcomers, welcome. Why don't you take a seat, stay a while. Yeah, if I get a guillotine 2099, she's probably going to rank 5. be careful, the center. I hope you remain as unaffected as you can possibly be. You know, that's really, really rough. If I got Aegon, would I rank 5? Honestly, no. Damn, the center. Definitely all the more reason not to go back. Ooh, Colossus. I think a little bit higher than high demigod tier, like low god tier, medium mid-level god tier. Like I still think Havoc is better, but he's right there next to Havoc as far as value goes. Guy's got a lot of ramp up, and there's a lot to be said for tankiness and ease of use, which he's got in spades. No, that's not it, Dr. Daniel. It's not that I wouldn't rank up Aegon in general. It's just for my next rank 5, if I had to choose between Aegon and Nick Fury, it would be Nick Fury. So it's not that Aegon's not worth it, just that, you know, I'm holding a Nick Fury at rank 4. So he takes priority for sure. So... he's not, but he's a really, really, really good boss killer in War. And I love War. I love Alliance Wars so much. And I really, really, really like taking the bosses down, man. So having Nick Fury at rank 5 would make me comfortable bringing him in. Havoc's a solid rank 5 choice, Uranium. I would promote that in a minute. Especially if you ever consider War. Like, he's just so good for so many things. Non-direct hits is a very rare trait. George, I don't plan on it. I'll check it out and see. Maybe I'll go in, but I definitely plan on waiting. I don't think my roster is quite yet developed enough for Abyss of Legends. And I'm not a huge fan of the whole like locked map thing, so I'll wait until there's a proper map out and go in educated. I think it's kind of unnecessary. I get a mutant gem for variant 3 explosion. Ooh, yeah, that's a solid choice, Uranium. I used a 3-4 2016 gem on Colossus myself, so I totally agree with that. But honestly, I don't know if he's, like, depending on where your roster is, I don't know if he's necessarily rank 5 worthy. He is in general, but there are a lot of better mutants out there, you know? And Colossus, man, he's doing most everything you need him to do at rank 4. You know, for me, rank 5s, that priority goes Act 6 content, Alliance War, and then Prestige, I think, personally. And I just don't think Colossus, like, I think as a rank 4, he does what he needs to. You know, he's not helping you out too much in, like, Alliance Quest. I don't know, just my thoughts. Yeah, Dr. Daniel, I am super lucky. The roster has been fairly kind to me. Oh, Havoc? Yeah, hands down, solid choice. I don't even question that for a second. Yeah, Black Fang, the only reason I did mine to rank 5 was because of that gem. And even then, I was so tempted to bring up Man-Thing. Damn, I'm like half a second too slow. My reaction speed's just not there today. There we go. Big special too. Whew. Look at that. That one felt good. Havoc Nasef, hands down. Don't rank 4 in Namor unless he's max sig. Not even a question in my book. Have a good one to center. Enjoy. Be safe, man. Stay careful out there. I know you got to worry about those fires, and I don't want to hear anything bad about, happening to you. So be careful. PR and ERZ for defense, right? Please translate the acronyms, dude. My brain's just not working. I'm fried. I feel like I should know what those are. Yeah, I do run physical and energy resist, but not for defense. I run them to get up to... Oh, you mean in the mastery tree. See, like I said, my brain is fried. Yes, I do run physical and energy resist. I run 3 energy resist, 2 physical resist. And when you said defense, I thought you meant Alliance War defense, not like the defense mastery tree. My bad. That's why I got so confused. I was like, Proxima? Couldn't even think of someone for ER. The opposite tree. What you need to do, Dr. Daniel, is make a video showing your mastery tree. I'd love to hear the reasons for it. You're running something majorly different, but I do need points in defense there to get to willpower for suicides. So unless you're running something majorly different for any reason, kind of need to go take a look. Yeah, not really anywhere else I can put them. I need to get to this willpower. So, my OP mastery build definitely would not recommend. But hey, that's what I run. It's my I don't like to change my masteries ever page. That's what I like to call it. Nope, those are still locked for me. I know, Dr. Daniel. I know. It's optimized for the broadest use case for me, so that I never have to touch it. Because the whole goal is to have one mastery page and then never touch it. Ooh, uranium, man. I don't know. Mystic Dispersion is a game changer. Suicide Masteries are a game changer. You're playing a completely different game. Suicide's on and Suicide's off. There are champions who aren't even good without deep wounds. Like if you've played Carnage and you are like, why is this champion good? If you don't have at least 3 points in deep wounds, you're not even playing Carnage right. Dr. Daniel, I'll have to go look for it. I didn't realize you had a video up. I only really pay attention to like the last 2 videos on anybody's upload channel. I saw your wax on, wax off. Bring that Mr. Miyagi back here. Yeah, I guess you did use the word needed, to be fair, Uranium. And necessary, definitely not there. Except for maybe the Despair Mastery, because the Despair Mastery allows you access to, like, reverse healing, which is pretty critical in some situations. Game froze. Okay, Dr. Daniel. You don't run 3 in deep wounds. I really feel like 3 is where like the minimum efficiency is. How's the potion farm going? I just need to check my progress every once in a while to make it feel like I'm doing something. Because it's very easy to get lost in the potion farm and just feel like you're getting nowhere. Alright, we're up to 20. It's not bad. Excuse me. That's fair, Uranium. There's definitely a roster question there. It just opens up the roster more than anything else. Wow, that's fair, Dr. Daniel. Those cores, they're expensive. I mean, there's also nothing wrong with relying on masteries, man. They're a part of the game. How's it going? FPS drops? I would prefer not to have FPS drops. Not a big fan of lag. That's fair, Dr. Daniel. Even if I did run a heavy bleeder, and I do, I don't run max deep wounds. I don't run any points in deep wounds. I get by just fine. I'm not trying to, Dr. Daniel, but you know, I don't take potion farming too serious. It's 1 energy. It's really not the worst if you do die. I won't start 6.2 Nisef until after I've done my Act 5 exploration. And there's a good list of guide videos I want to make. And once I start like a progression guide, it's hard for me to do anything but focus on progression. So relatively soon, maybe in a month or so, but I'm contemplating doing a like Labyrinth of Legends exploration first. It's on my thought process. Have a good one, Uranium. Enjoy your time. Dr. Daniel, you know, I really can't say I've been blessed, you know? Spread the wealth if I could, but I don't really have control of where people click. Are you adding tags to your videos when you post them? FPS drops? Nah, I haven't touched 6.2. All I've done is the initial completion of 6.1. George, I've been playing for about 8 months now, since May of last year. Yeah, FPS drops. I'm really looking forward to using Black Widow Clairvoyant in 6.2. Ah, I threw the heavy way too early there. But that's good. Any of the other bosses besides the champion boss, super frustrating. I'm going to use Ghost for the Mr. Sinister. And then I think the other 4 are not nearly as bad, right? I hear the Mordo's rough. Where do you get the prowess from? Is that part of the fight? I've been playing the arena Nisef. I do both. I think my 4 stars might be coming up soon, but I know the 7 stars are on rotation and the 6 stars are down as well, and I'm just not feeling the 3-star and the 2-star arena these days. Yeah, so my 4 stars are coming up now. So I will be switching over, but I'll probably be asleep before I finish that rotation, and then I'll finish up because I'm pushing for that Mysterio. I do want to grab him as a 4-star. So I'll probably grab like 1 or 2 more rotations tomorrow morning before reset. agree. That was perfect timing on that suggestion. What's the issue with the Mordo? What makes him annoying? Nothing. Uncollected has been rough with me as far as resources go. Eight revives on Mr. Sinister is not that bad, in my opinion, especially on an initial completion. What are the rewards? I'll have to check. I don't even know if 6.2 is worth pushing. I'm gonna go look. I still got like an Act 5 exploration. That's rough. That's a tough fight. I think Ghost is still a cheat code for that, right? Didn't Dork Lessons use like Quake or something? Let's see. For an Act 6.2 completion, we get 1 5-star, 40% of a 6-star crystal, a 3 to 4 5-star crystal, and 1 tier 2 alpha. Oof. I'm not feeling that. Those are some shitty ass rewards. Not gonna lie. Man, that's weak. Wow. 6.1 complete exploration. I do get a 3 to 4, a full tier 5 basic, and this lovely 25% of a tier 4. I mean, but my roster's there. Not too worried. Quake also works. Great. I'll probably use Quake for the Mordo then. Get through that fight that way. But I still got to grab the exploration rewards here. Kind of just sitting on them. You know? I didn't realize I'd get another 3 to 4 gem there. That'll be nice. You would do 6.1 first. Okay. Yeah, 6.1 don't look that hard. We'll see. I need to do my research. I need to look around and see what I'm working with. A completion run of 6.2 is going to be a lot faster energy-wise and path-wise. But I'm telling you, man, the rewards here, they look like shit. I can see why a lot of people looked at 6.2 and were like, it's just not worth the effort. I mean, my gut instinct is like, do I even bother? Like, a part of me just so strongly wants to push Labyrinth of Legends first. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the resources are building up, man. I'll get there. So, for sure, I will get there. All right. Let's see. Rank 4 gem is okay. I would do 6.1 first. I would got Ghost Rider from 5-star. From the 3 calves, I got a 5-star Kingpin. Ghost Rider is a solid pull. And hey, I'll take any kind of 5-star from a Cavalier Crystal. That's always worth. I'm not too worried about the champion fight. If the champion fight is the worst part of 6.2, I might go for it. I'm totally prepared for the champion fight. I can actually dex his special 1 and his special 2 fairly consistently, and I have Clairvoyant, which is like the ultimate cheat code for that fight. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm just stalling. I'm not ready to go to sleep yet. Yeah, Dr. Daniel, I think that makes a lot of sense, right? I don't need anything particularly from 6.2. No MS is don't disrespect. Spam special 2. How is the 6.1 exploration going? I haven't looked at any kind of 6.1 content since I pushed Cavalier a long time ago. I have 5 rank 5s, Marvelous, and I have the resources to rank 5 another one, and then I'm tier 2 alpha short of doing another one after that. So I have 4 tier 5 basics, only 6 tier 2 alpha though. Ugh. And I have 2 more tier 5 basics from an act 5 completion. So actually, if I did a Labyrinth of Legends exploration, I could feasibly, by the time I get that done, have 3 more rank 5s in my roster. But my rank 5 selections, I feel like I did a really good job with that. And I don't think you need rank 5s to push act 6. You know, personally, I think I'm act 6 ready. I've just kind of been pushing it off. Like I said, I feel like the thing holding me back right now is not my desire to do act 6, but rather my desire to get some guides out, because I've been really slacking on the informational part of this channel. And I have like a ton of guides I want to do. Namor, Ghost, Captain Marvel movie, Clairvoyant, Thing, those are, sorry, Ghost, Namor, Captain Marvel movie, Thing, Clairvoyant. And then I have a rank 2 6-star Symbiote Supreme. My next rank 5 after all of that is probably going to be Quake. And then after that, probably going to be Nick Fury. Or maybe flip the order. I'm not entirely sure. But that's roughly what I'm looking at here. Rank 5s are Nick Fury, Ghost, Omega, Black Widow, Clairvoyant. Those are some solid rank 5 choice FPS drops. Also Marvelous, I'm holding onto a 4-5 Cosmic Gem and a 4-5 Mutant Gem. The Cosmic Gem is for Corvus Glaive or Medusa, whichever one I get first. And the Mutant Gem is for Omega Red. Marvelous, I'm holding a generic 5-star Awakening Gem. So when Nick Fury goes up to rank 5, he will get it, and he will not get it a second earlier. I've got tons and tons of resources, my friend. I am more than prepared. And yeah, I actually fully agree. Nick Fury not worth rank 5 unawakened. You know, if you're holding Ghost and Omega Red, I'm not too sure you need Corvus Glaive. Like, even I've been like contemplating, like, with the fact that I have Ghost, Captain Marvel movie, like, I don't know. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know, man. Corvus Glaive he's just a different kind of a champion, man. But it's all about spreading out. You know, he doesn't really need synergies. I think Ghost is better for a Legends run in most scenarios. So the only reason I'm thinking about rank 5ing a Corvus Glaive if I pull him is because I have that 4 to 5 gem. It's just about champion diversity, right? You want to get as much variety out of your roster as possible. And I feel like if you have that Ghost, you have Omega Red, you know, you've really got that short window cut down perfect. So you got a Bleeder, you got you've got your non-contact, you've got your Nullify, and you've got your high damage, anti-stun, anti-power gain. You know what you really need to round that out. FPS drops. It's probably, damn, who would be really, really good there? Corvus Glaive might actually be really good. He does have that guaranteed armor break for you. You might really, really need like another high damage long-term fight champion. And I don't see like a proper rotation there. I wish I had a 5-star Wasp FPS drops. I wish I had a 5-star Wasp, 5-star Hood. Yeah, I believe it, Dr. Daniel. I still think Ghost is really good for Legends runs as well. Different kinds of interactions there. Ha! Both Wasp and Hood, but no Ghost. Well, you're ready for Ghost then, Marvelous. That sucks, though. What are people reviving to, Dr. Daniel? Bosses, probably? Do you even need Ghost at that point? Yeah, see, that's a good point. Like I said, Act 6, Alliance War, Prestige. Those are my top 3 things I look for when I talk about a rank 5. I'm going to hold off, I think. No, I'm literally useless over there. I want to take this freaking Havoc fight so bad. How bad are we doing in war? Oh, yeah, only 2 kills. I don't want to risk it. Damn, I want to take this Havoc fight so bad. I'm just not confident I could one-shot it. If I failed it, we've got someone with the Warlock. There's no reason for me to. You have a Warlock. That's a good one there. That's a solid rank up, I think. He deserves rank 5, no questions. That said, yeah, you run out of resources right when you need them. You know, maybe Ghost is your most recent rank up or something, or you ranked up someone else right before you got Warlock, right? I feel that pain. That said, I'm going to open up these 7 uncollected arena crystals and then cash out for the night. I'm done. You know, it's way, way, way past my bedtime, but I've had fun. So we'll pop these 7, see if we get anything good. 75 units. That's not the worst. Definitely had better in my lifetime, but you know, Units are units. That said, it's been fun, guys. I gotta go get some sleep. So I will talk to you all later, and hopefully see you soon.